Greetings and salutations. I'm the Music God. This is the Music God Reacts. It's video time, so we're going to do another video. Before we start, as always, it is customary, if you could be so kind as to hit those buttons, please like, subscribe, and hit those notification bells. And help support this channel. You guys have been amazing. We have one more cover that I want to do from Mr. Alip before we move into his original works. It has been mentioned a bunch of times. It is his version of Hotel California. Growing up, the Eagles were one of my very favorite all-time bands. So with that said, I am dying to hear what Alip has done with this version of the song. It's such an amazing song with such a great history. And with that said, as you guys have stated many times, copy man a copy. We have Coca-Cola with coffee. So I have my drink ready. We're going to pop this open. Maybe. We're going to pop this open. Maybe not. You know what? We're going to kick this off and let's see what Alip is bringing on this one. Cheers. that was impressive on a completely different, impressive in a completely different way than his other stuff. First off, all the recognizable parts of that song are still completely there, but he completely improvised, ad-libbed, and made that song his very own by just sort of freestyling his own little bluesy parts, the percussion, the little flamenco flares in there. I would almost, as much as I love that song, as much as it is really one of the most classic songs from that era, man, I'd almost have to go on record and say I like this version better. There's something about this version that it's really a... I mean, if you didn't know it was an Eagles song, if you didn't know Hotel California for what it was, this would be a phenomenal piece to introduce yourself to fans, to the world, to come out of the gate and say, hey, this is what I could do as a guitar player, as a writer, as a composer. Because he really did compose quite a bit within the confines and context of what you just saw. So I am highly, highly impressed. I stand by my comments from the last video. Easily among the best guitar players that I know of in the world. There are many, many great, fine guitar players, but playing fingerstyle, playing acoustic guitar with flamenco influences is a whole different beast, so to speak. It's much harder, much more complicated when you don't have gadgetry, when you don't have feedback, when you don't have electricity and harmonics and all of the bells and whistles, if you will, to cover or mask all the little things that you can't do. Acoustic guitar is unforgiving. If you make a mistake, it's very obvious. This guy doesn't make mistakes. He's just flawless, man. Mind-blowing. Music got approved once again. With that said, we are going to, over the next while, we will be back to Alip here shortly. I've got some other stuff that I got to get done, but we are going to move into his original stuff now. Now that I've heard him play other people's songs, I want to hear this gentleman play original stuff. So we're going to move into that. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Coke and coffee over here. We're going to edit this, put it together. As always, I hope everyone is well. So be well, treat each other with kindness, smile. Remember, no matter how dark the times may seem, music heals.